Okay, so ready for this. Today we're diving into something that I think a lot of our listeners can relate to, um,
Yeah.
dating, but not just any kind of dating. We're talking about dating as a parent.
Oh, now that's a whole other ball game.
It really is. And,
Mhm.
we've got all these notes here, and
Yeah.
it's like someone was planning out a whole separate podcast.
Oh, wow.
But we're going to kind of like pull out all the juicy bits
Yeah.
just for our listeners.
Love that. So what are we thinking? Like, what kind of stuff is in these notes?
Well, the thing that really stuck out to me was like whoever wrote these, they really get it.
Yeah,
They understand the struggles
for sure.
of being a parent and trying to date. It's not all
Raw.
candlelit dinners and roses.
No, definitely not. It's more like, trying to squeeze in a coffee date
Right.
between like soccer practice and a school play.
Yeah, exactly. And speaking of squeezing things in,
Yeah.
one of the first things these notes talk about is making time for yourself, even when you feel like there's literally no time,
Right. Which is like always.
all the time. So I'm curious, what do they say about actually doing that?
Well, they suggest actually scheduling it in, like literally blocking out
Oh, wow.
30 minutes a day at least.
Oh.
Just for you. It doesn't even have to be anything big,
Yeah.
It could be like a quick workout, reading a few pages of a book,
Oh, I like that.
taking a bath, whatever helps you recharge.
That's so important because it's easy to feel guilty about taking time for yourself.
Totally.
But it's not selfish, it's self-care.
It is. You can't pour from an empty cup. Right?
Exactly. And once you've had a little me time, maybe you're ready to think about actually going on a date.
Okay, so what are we thinking? Dinner and a movie.
Not so fast. The notes actually suggest being really strategic
Okay.
about the kind of dates you plan.
Interesting.
So, like, maybe skip the late night movie
Okay.
and think more along the lines of, I don't know, like a weekend brunch, a
Ah!
museum visit,
Hmm.
maybe even a picnic in the park.
Cute.
And you know what? You can even involve the kids sometimes.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah. It takes the pressure off.
Totally.
And everyone can kind of get to know each other.
Yeah, in a more relaxed setting.
Exactly. Which brings us to another big question. How do you talk about your kids
Ooh, yeah.
with a potential partner?
It's a tough one, right?
Because you want to be honest,
Of course.
but you also don't want to, like, unload everything on the first date.
No, you don't want to scare them off.
Right. So what do these notes have to say about that?
Well, they're all about balance and timing.
Hmm.
So, like, maybe mention that you have kids early on,
Okay.
just so you're upfront.
Yeah,
But you can save the deeper conversations for later on.
that makes sense. Now, we can't forget about the kids in all of this
Right, absolutely.
because dating, it impacts them too.
Oh, for sure. It's a big adjustment.
It is. So what kind of things might they be feeling?
I mean, it could be anything. They might be curious. They might be insecure. Maybe even a little jealous.
Yeah, that's understandable.
It is. And it's totally normal. The key is open communication.
Okay, so talk to them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Reassure them that you love them
Yeah.
and that this new person isn't replacing anyone. They're
Yeah.
just like an addition to the family. And when it comes to introductions,
Yeah.
take it slow.
Yeah.
Start with casual meetups, maybe at a park or something.
Yeah, just ease into it
Exactly.
so everyone feels comfortable.
Exactly. And amidst all of this, something really stood out to me in these notes.
Okay, tell me.
They talk about how finding love as a single parent, it is possible.
Yes. It's so important to remember that.
It is. It's easy to get caught up in the challenges
Yeah.
and forget that a lot of people have done this
Yeah.
and found happiness.
Right. So it can be done.
It can be done.
Ah.
And the notes highlight the importance of finding a partner
Yeah.
who not only understands but supports your role as a parent.
Right. Someone who gets it.
Yes. Someone who sees your kids as a part of you,
Yeah.
not as baggage.
Exactly. And this whole deep dive has
Mhm.
really emphasized something for me.
What's that?
It's okay to be a parent and still want more.
Yes.
You're allowed to have desires and romantic interests.
Absolutely. Your identity doesn't end at parent.
Right. And taking care of yourself
Yeah.
emotionally and even romantically.
It's crucial.
It's so important. Okay, so I have one final thought for our listeners.
All right, let's hear it.
Think about your ideal date night. Not the one you had before kids,
Oh.
but one that works for you now, with your kids' schedules
Yeah.
and your own needs.
Yeah.
What does that look like?
That's a good one.
Keep that question in mind as you navigate this whole dating world.
I love it.
You might be surprised at what you come up with.
I think so too.
All right. Until next time.
See you then.
Bye.